Hello my friends and welcome to the video. So if you guys have been dealing with some back pain, stiffness or tightness, we're going to go ahead and address that for you today. So it's going to be a 10-minute follow along. We're going to start off with 1 minute of just some active movement to improve some blood flow, get that spine moving, followed by 4 stretches that will really help open up all that tissue, and then we're going to finish up with 1 minute of some more active movement. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive right in. So for this first exercise, it is called the cat and cow. So you just need a little bit of floor space, preferably a pad for your knees. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna come down to all fours and we're gonna start the timer, and we're gonna do 60 seconds of just basically pushing your belly button towards the floor, arching that back, bringing that chin up nice and tall. And we're gonna do the opposite. So then we're gonna go ahead and bring our rib cage up, extending through the shoulders, nice and tall. Remember to breathe. Nice big inhale, nice big exhale, and same thing. This is going to go ahead and add some flexibility to that spine, improve some blood flow, and relieve some of that tension. We get about 15 seconds to go. Really stretch, push that belly button to the floor, chin up nice and tall. All right, so that was the first active movement. So this next stretch is going to be called the saddle stretch. So what this one's going to do is going to really help stretch out the quads, stretch out the psoas as well as the hip flexors. When we sit down a lot, that tends to really tighten up the psoas and start to pull us forward. And then when we stand up and extend, that causes tightness here and causes a lot of pulling in the back. So we think about what we want to do is always like stretch here because we have back pain, but when really we need to open up all this tissue here. So basically extending all this open, and that'll help alleviate some of that back pain. So to do this stretch, we are going to do 2 minutes. And if you need to grab like some pillows or even like a med ball, if you have one, you can use that to support your back. We're going to do 2 minutes. So we're just going to go ahead and sit on our feet, extend back. So as you can see, this is going to help support my back as I'm in the stretch. If you are a little more advanced like myself, I stretch a lot, so you can go ahead and go back all the way. So we're going to hold this for 2 minutes. Again, you really want to try to relax and breathe. You can slowly feel yourself sinking more and more into the stretch. Nice exhale. Let me breathe, please. Let me breathe. I'm trying to breathe, Zoe. Let me breathe, please. No courtesy. So again, just try to relax, guys. You'll start to feel all this tissue here start to loosen and open up. And again, if 2 minutes is too long for you, you can go ahead and take a little break, come back up, rest a little bit, and then go back into the stretch. We got about 40 seconds left. Yeah, this one has been a game changer. Again, I do a lot of working out, and so it does get my quads really stiff, really tight. And I notice when I'm squatting a lot, or front squatting a lot, or wall balls, or lunges, my quads always stiffen up, and I always tend to have a little bit of back tightness. When that tightness comes, I do these stretches, and it opens everything up and helps alleviate all that tension. Okay, time. We are good there. Give yourself a second. I know that can be a little aggressive for 2 minutes. So again, let's open up those legs, stretch them out, and we can rest there for about 30 seconds to a minute. If you guys need to pause the video, we can do that. but I'm just gonna go ahead and go into the next stretch. So this next stretch is called the forward fold. So it's pretty simple. We're just gonna go ahead and reach for our toes. But what I want you guys to do is think about pushing your belly button forward rather than just rounding your back and having a really arched spine. So we're gonna do 2 minutes here. I'm gonna go ahead and start the clock. Again, keep those knees straight. You don't want them bent. Knees straight, so that way we get a good stretch in the hamstring. And here we go. So I'm gonna reach for the toes, and I'm pushing my belly button forward rather than just rolling my shoulders forward and rounding the back. So push that belly button forward. You'll feel a little bit of tension in the hamstrings. And again, you really wanna just relax and breathe. You'll start to slowly feel yourself melting into the stretch, everything kind of opening up, and you'll be able to actually reach a little far forward as we push that belly button forward. Again, we're not trying to round our back, we're trying to keep that belly button forward and feel that tension release. Got about 45 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. All right, slowly come on out of that one. Again, if you need to take a minute, just to relax. Sometimes what I like to do is after an intense stretch like that, I'll just go ahead and lay down on the ground for about 30 to 60 seconds, just relaxing, focusing on my breathing. And what that's gonna do is gonna go ahead and allow all that blood flow to go into all the new range of motion, all into those tissues, and just go ahead and relax. So again, take 30 to 60 seconds in between each one of these stretches if you need to. And the next stretch, we're gonna go into the Cobra stretch. So we're gonna go ahead and lay face down here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 minutes. So if this is too aggressive for you to push all the way up, we can go ahead and go on our elbows and just kind of think about bringing that chest up. You'll feel a nice deep stretch in the abs as well as the psoas too. So again, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and do 2 minutes. Again, you really want to keep those hips on the floor. I don't want to see this. So thighs, hips on the floor. Again, think about pushing that pelvis into the ground or bringing that chest up nice and tall. You can go ahead and take nice deep breaths and relax. So if you guys have never really meditated before, stretching is a great way to do that. So what you like to do is just really focus again on your breathing. Just relax, clear that mind. Nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. We're leaving all that stress and all that tension. We got about 1 more minute. You can slowly walk your hands back a little further if you feel like you've opened up a bunch. So you can keep that tension. Again, you want to keep the tension at about a 7 out of 10. You don't want to stretch anything past like a 7. You don't want to go to like 8s, 9s, 10s. You should not be in pain while you are stretching. You just have enough tension to get a good stretch and relief. In 3, 2, 1. Slowly come on out of that one. Again, if you need to go ahead and take another 30 to 60 seconds, just go ahead and rest, relax. Again, focus on your breathing. All right, and after we recover from that one, we have another stretch which is called the saddle hamstring stretch. We're gonna go ahead and sit on our butt. We're gonna extend our legs out nice and wide. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch over to one side at a time. We're gonna do 60 seconds per side. All right, and here we go. We're just gonna reach for those toes. Again, if you have a tough time reaching over, you can go ahead and take your opposite arm. You can kind of grab onto your forearm, kind of pull yourself forward a little bit, and slowly work your way to getting both hands at your foot. And again, it's gonna help alleviate a lot of that lower back pain. Also, when you're doing this stretch here, you may find that one side might be a little tighter than the other. For example, for me, this side is always way tighter than the opposite side, which I'll show you guys. When I was first getting into the stretch, you saw how difficult it was to get my right hand to my left. But watch when I do the other side, you can see how much easier it is. So this is really good to help balance out the body. Okay, good there. And now we're gonna move on to the next side. So watch how easy this one is. So yep, and I do stretch daily, but I do work out and train a lot. Therefore, you know, my body does get pretty beat up, pretty tight. That's why stretching is very important to stay nice and mobile, and this will really help you stay injury-free as well. Halfway through. Almost done, guys. Hang in there. We get about 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead and take another like 30 to 60 seconds if we need to. Let the body recover, relax, let that blood flow through there. And last and final, we're just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of active movement. So this next one is called the alternating scorpion. I know, I love you too. All right, so, this next one is called the active, off. This next one is called the active scorpion. Hopefully you guys can see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay flat on our belly. We're gonna have our arms out to our sides. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1 minute of alternating back and forth. So we'll take our left leg, bring it over to the right side, tap. If you can't tap, that's fine, just go as far as you can. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Other side, try to go as far as you can and tap. So, all right, here we go. 60 seconds, starting now. So nice little light taps side to side. This is gonna go ahead and continue to actively open up all that tissue and alleviate a lot of that back pain. Nice and controlled. This is for quality, not for speed. This is a really good opener for your chest as well. If you have tight shoulders, this can help that as well. Get about 10 more seconds, guys. Almost done. And all right. Well, alrighty guys, that was a little lower back stretching routine. Definitely let me know if you did enjoy this video. Definitely let me know if it did help. And let me know in the comment section down below if you guys want me to do another body part. If you have a, say, stiff neck, or your shoulders, or ankles, knees, whatever. I can do a nice little routine for you guys. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. And again, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And please give the video a thumbs up for Zoe, because she'll appreciate it, I'll appreciate it, and it'll help the channel out, and we'll continue making more content for you guys. So that's gonna be it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. You say bye?